Now, to what is turning out to be one of the most intriguing transfers of the summer, Liverpool appear to have beaten Newcastle United to the signing of Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. Let's speak now to Florian Plettenberg, who's been a busy man the last few days out in Germany. Florian, thanks for joining us today. You said yesterday that the player wants to move to Anfield. What is the very latest today?
The very latest today is that both clubs are in contact and are in continuing negotiations also today on Friday. But there was no new offer 2 hours ago. But it's a very, very good contact between Eintracht Frankfurt with Markus Krösche and the bosses from Liverpool FC. It's a very positive contact to my understanding, and I can really imagine that there will be an agreement in the next couple of days, as Eintracht Frankfurt is also very interested in a quick solution for them as a club and for the player as well. And yeah, let's see how it will end up, but I'm totally convinced that Liverpool will finalize the deal with and for Hugo Ekitike. And we can also add that there was a first written and official offer from Liverpool to Eintracht Frankfurt yesterday around the afternoon. It was rejected, but as I said, it's a very positive communication between the clubs, and I'm convinced that Eintracht Frankfurt will agree a deal in the range of 90 until 100 million euro in the end.
So 90 million euros plus, that's euros, not pounds. Seems a wonderful move for the player. Does this mean that Newcastle United are completely out of the running?
For the moment, absolutely yes. Newcastle was pushing for him. They made an official offer in the range of 80 million euro to Eintracht Frankfurt, but Eintracht Frankfurt rejected immediately. After that, there was no new offer presented, and the player has made clear that he wants to join Liverpool over Newcastle. And now everyone involved in that poker game is trying to find a solution between Eintracht Frankfurt, Liverpool, and Hugo Ekitike.
Frankfurt will be rubbing their hands together, Florian. I believe they bought him for just £14 million. So that is a wonderful turn of profit in a short space of time.
Absolutely, but he has had a very, very strong development. He's a very young and talented, physically very strong striker, a French striker with a bright future ahead. I'm totally convinced about that. He would also, to my opinion, a candidate for FC Bayern, but he's not feasible at the moment. And maybe it could be too early to make the step right now in the Premier League to Liverpool FC, because I would love to see him playing with Eintracht Frankfurt in the Champions League next season. But he has a lot of power, a lot of courage, and let's see how he will develop. But first of all, the clubs have to find an agreement. But nevertheless, a fascinating striker, one of the best strikers in the German Bundesliga. And one more big transfer from Markus Krösche, the boss from Eintracht Frankfurt, and now one more big deal from Eintracht Frankfurt in the Premier League ahead.
Yeah, so just for any Liverpool fans who perhaps don't follow the Bundesliga, Liverpool are incredibly strong. They've just won the Premier League, but maybe the one area they can strengthen is number 9 straight through the middle. Is that the position you see that's perfect for him in that Liverpool team?
Absolutely. Ekitike, he can also play on the wings, but for me, he's a real number 9 striker, and this is exactly what Liverpool is looking for.
What about the Manchester City forward James McAtee? He visited Frankfurt recently. Is there any news on a potential move to the Bundesliga for him?
Yeah, I expect him to join one of the clubs in the German Bundesliga. He has arrived to Frankfurt at the very beginning of this week, and it was a very good trip for him. He has seen the stadium. He was get to know to Markus Krösche, to the coach Dino Topmöller, to some of the club officials and so on, and they have had talks. There are many players under contract right now for Eintracht Frankfurt, but James McAtee is one of the top candidates for Eintracht. We have a few more weeks in this transfer window, so let's see if Eintracht can proceed in that negotiation. But we also have to say that especially Borussia Dortmund is one of the clubs also interested in James McAtee.
Yeah, the line got a little bit shaky there, Florian, but you're back with us, so we'll continue here. You've also got some developments on Bayern Munich's pursuit of Luis Diaz. What can you tell us about that one?
Yeah, we cannot confirm that there is a breakthrough in negotiations between FC Bayern and FC Liverpool about Luis Diaz. I can only repeat what I have mentioned many times. To my clear understanding, he is a candidate for sale for Liverpool FC, and he has a price tag. And Bayern Munich is informed about that. They are